Dear students, today let us discuss the poem entitled The Voice of the Rain from the textbook Hornbill. The poem has been composed by Walter Whitman. Walter Whitman was an American poet, essayist, and journalist. As a humanist, he was a part of the transition between transcendentalism and realism, incorporating both views in his works. Whitman is among the most influential poets in the American canon, often called the father of free verse. Now let us discuss the poem stanza-wise. And who art thou? Said I to the soft falling shower, which stands to tell, give me an answer, as here translated. I am the poem of earth, said the voice of the rain, eternal. I arise impalpable out of the land and the bottomless sea. In the above lines, the poet asked the soft falling shower, who are you? To which the rain replied in a strange, twisted manner. The rain said that it was the poem of the earth, and it rose continuously from the land and bottomless ocean in the form of vapors. Second stanza. Upward to heaven, winds, vaguely formed, altogether changed, and yet the same. I descend to lave the droughts, atomies, dust layers of the globe, and all that in them without me were seeds only, latent, unborn. In this stanza, the rain tells the poet that it rises upwards towards the sky in the form of vapor, where it changes its form, condenses into water droplets. It also says that although its form gets changed, it still remains the same. The rain comes down to wash the drought and provide water. It also washes away the dust and small particles from the earth's surface, and the seeds inside the earth grow into a plant because of the water provided by the rain. It gives life to the seeds. Third stanza. And forever, by day and night, I give back life to my own origin, and make pure and beautify it, for song, issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment, wandering, racked or unracked, duly with love returns. The rain says that by day and night it provides life, care, enrichment, and water to the place from where it originated. The rain keeps enhancing the beauty and purity of the earth by preparing a life cycle for itself again. The rain is like a song that originates from its birthplace, just like the heart of the singer, and travels to fulfill the earth's needs and wonders. It finally comes back to the place from where it originated. Whether it is ruined or not, it returns to the original position with a lot of love to its birthplace. Now, the literary devices used in the poem, The Voice of the Rain. First, personification. Here, the poet has used a non-living thing as a living thing in the poem. The line is, I am the poem of earth, said the voice of the rain. Here the poet has personified the rain. It is treated as a human being. Now, metaphor. Metaphor is a direct comparison between the qualities of different things. I am the poem of earth. Here, the rain says that it is the poem of earth. In metaphor, we say this thing is that thing. Rain is being compared to a poem. Hyperbole. It is exaggeration. Exaggerated statements are used in hyperbole. Bottomless sea. Imagery. Visual description of something. Picturesque language. Soft falling shower. Now the meaning of the difficult words, that is glossary. Pains means pair. Vaguely means not clearly. Descend means to come down. Lave means wash, bath. Atomies means small particles. Latent means hidden or buried. Who art thou? Who are you? Eternal means never ending. Impalpable means which cannot be described. Ragged on, unragged. Ragged or unragged. It means whether cared for or not cared for. It doesn't affect the rain nor the poet if someone listens to the rain or not.